Hey guys, I am Beltran. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video subject matter is about Quaden Bayles. Now, Quaden Bayles has made the rounds on media, and I think it's worth talking about because he is a darling little boy, extremely cute. But there is a narrative out there that he's being bullied, and I do believe his tears are genuine. So let's just have a quick watch of the video, shall we?
And I want people to know how much it is hurting us as a family. I want people to educate their children. You wonder why kids are killing themselves.
Give me a right now. I can stab myself with the heart. You watch me. Even you think I'm little looking at you. You don't even do anything. Everything's good. Got me the dumbest kid in the class. I just want to die right now. I just want to bang my head into a glass. I want someone to kill me and drown me.
And this is the impact bullying has on a 9-year-old kid that just wants to go to school, get an education, and have fun. But every single freaking day, something happens. Another episode, another bullying, another taunt, another name calling. And I want people to know how much it is hurting us as a family. I want people to educate their children. The whole anti-bullying isn't working. And I've got a son that is suicidal almost every single day. And this is the side that I don't choose to share. I choose to keep this private, but we can't do it anymore. We try to be as strong and positive as possible and only share the highlights, but this is how bullying affects a 9-year-old kid. And I've got to constantly keep my eye on him because of the suicide attempts. This is what bullying does, people.
So, that's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking, and I believe something happened at the school that made him really, really teary. What I don't think we should do is automatically bend over because a kid is saying these things. Yes, it is extreme, and a child shouldn't know about killing himself. A child shouldn't know about suicide. But I mean, if your child says to you, "Mummy, Daddy, I want to have sex," and they're 4, you're not going to listen to them. You're going to, to take them in your arms and be like, "Don't be silly." Or if your child says, "Mummy, Daddy, I'm a girl," even though you're a boy, you would think you're not going to listen to them and you're just going to hug them and then they can play outside and stuff like that. So children will say things even when they're tormented, like little Quaden. Now, for a bit of context of what happened prior, now I wasn't there, none of us were there, so this is all according to other people's reports. So that's what we see. We see a little boy crying. Now I do wonder why the mother at no stage grabbed him and hugged him. Why wouldn't you grab him and hug him? Why would you keep recording? And she has a history of trying to get media attention. So over here on my Telegram, someone posted this, and I thought it was worth mentioning. So here we go. I happen to actually know someone with a daughter at the same school as Quaden, and what she had to say was very interesting. She had to get the principal involved after Quaden followed her daughter around, calling her a white slut, a white cunt, kept trying to look up her skirt, and couldn't keep his hands to himself. A school assembly was used to tell the other kids that Quaden was off limits. Apparently, this little toad starts 99% of the bullying himself, racially abusing the other kids constantly, physically inappropriate behavior where female classmates are concerned, and klepto-level thieving off the other kids. Then, when the other kids retaliate, he pulls the victimized Oompa Loompa act. His mother can't get a meeting over him being bullied at school because Yoraka is the name of the mother, was banned from the premises last year, And when the father of a 7-year-old student at the same school informed her that he would not tolerate her son constantly groping his daughter, allegedly, of course, when one looks at the Nazi level racist welfare mole that calls herself a mother, it's no wonder he behaves so badly. Yoraka has trotted him out 5 years in a row at the same time every year like a discount ass Jeff Dunham act, and jackpot, finally Lotto won. This story people have succumbed to. So now there's more here. So let's have a listen to how he's been indoctrinated to hate white people.
Go to your own country and do whatever you want. Because you did not come here first. Okay, you and all your white stuff. And you England, United States Kingdom. It's actually the United States of, not your land. It's United States Aboriginal land. All of this country is, even England, Irish, Scotland, it's United States of Aboriginal. See all the other countries? Fine, because they belong to their own country. Okay? All the good England, they're alright, but you.
He's so cute. So he's obviously being fed that he thinks the United States and Ireland and England, all of this belongs to the white, or to the Aboriginal folk.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. What's your name? ScoMo to Nomo.
$30,000 or $30K raised to send Quaden to Disneyland. Disneyland alone isn't enough. This little boy deserves to feel welcomed and celebrated, to have friends there, to be protected against any looks or comments from others at the happiest place on earth. That's all well and good. This comedian, Brad Williams, is the one that actually started the entire fundraiser. He's a white man. This little boy obviously is Aboriginal, but he also looks blonde. So like the little boy is being taught to hate white people. Now, look, Hugh Jackman, another white man on board with this scam, and does the mother not realize that like she's just gonna accept help from white people even though she hates them? I actually sent her a message. So I sent this to Quaden Bayles' mother, Yoraka. I just wanted to say your son is gorgeous and I'm sorry he was bullied. I also want to say how pathetic you are to raise your child to hate white people. Aren't you part white? This isn't good parenting. God bless. So the point is that a lot of her scams have been discovered. And also, something I want to clear up is he's not 18 or 19. He might have attended an 18, 19-year-old birthday party, but this is where he is here. It's a condition that impacts future growth, motor skill development, and this is obviously about Quaden. Whereas in severe cases, it's likely that so this is obviously going to disappear. This is the story of Quaden Bayles.
4-year-old Quaden Bayles is just 65 centimetres tall, the size of a 6-month-old baby. He is a brave Murray boy who was born with achondroplasia, which means without cartilage formation. It's one of 200 types of dwarfism. Since birth, he's proved good things can come in small packages. When we first meet Quaden, he's waiting in his hospital room, playing on his iPad and spending time with his mum and big sisters. We're waiting to go into emergency surgery that, if successful, will keep him out of a wheelchair. But Quaden's story starts in a different hospital room. Just 72 hours after he was born, Yarika's euphoria at the birth of her new son would be replaced by heartbreak.
To hear the doctor tell you that, there's something wrong with the child, there was nothing that could ever have prepared me for that, because, I gave birth, everything was sweet, We were packing up on the way out of the hospital. Me, his dad and the twins were in the room. He's 3 days old, we're all good to go. And then a lady came in, didn't introduce herself. So she had 2 pieces of paper and just said something along the lines of, your son's got achondroplasia, here's some information, you can stay extra if you like. And I was like, no, we're cool, we're going. And I just blocked it out as soon as I was numb, didn't acknowledge it, didn't accept it, straight into denial, shock, all these, different emotions at once.
The news rocked the family.
I convinced myself that they had it wrong, that the diagnosis was wrong. And then they tested, so they done blood tests, x-rays, photographs.
So this was taken in 2015. He's not...
Yarika made the doctors...
he's not an 18-year-old, is the point I wanted to raise.
It's actually a girlfriend, but I said Dubai.
So you want a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Why? You're too young.
I'll pop these guns out for you, nigga.
Don't be rama-ramas, messing with your brain, saying daily. Do you understand? You don't sniff petrol from a can. You put the petrol in the car it goes. Don't be rama-rama when you are lonely.
This kid goes to my kid's school. He and his mother are well known throughout the school, not for good reasons. The kid has a bad attitude and constantly teases other kids, then cries when the kids give it back to him. I don't condone bullying, but this kid incites it, and then has the audacity to bitch about it. Don't believe the story. The article leads off with activist something name here, instead of just the mother's name or mentioning it later in the article that she is also an activist, then kind of makes me figure they are attention seekers. There they are, which is fine. They can do that. Like there's nothing wrong with them sticking their root finger up. But she's teaching her son to be disrespectful at too young of an age. Look how pretty she is. But yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video. I want everyone to know that Quaden Bayles is adorable, and I feel bad that he can't handle the bullying that he gets, but it's because he's incited it. He's not 18. He's coming from a mother who is quarter or half Aboriginal, so she's half white, so she's basically teaching her son to self-hate, and it's not right, and we need to all be aware of it. So this is why I'm making this quick video. I'm not like putting all my editing abilities into making it perfect, but anyway, I will see you guys soon. Alright, bye all.